A listed QSR chain has increased its store count rapidly in metros over the last year. Category demand is broadly flat, and the chain reports negative same-store sales growth even though pricing and marketing intensity are unchanged. Which phenomenon best explains this pattern? A. Market saturation concept. Demand slows because the overall category is approaching full penetration in the country. B. Store cannibalization concept. New outlets siphon traffic and revenue away from existing outlets in overlapping catchments. C. Brand fatigue concept. Consumers lose interest purely because the brand has become overfamiliar in advertising. D. Menu fragmentation concept. Adding too many SKUs confuses customers and lengthens ordering time at the counter. And the correct answer is B. Store cannibalization concept. New outlets siphon traffic and revenue away from existing outlets in overlapping catchments. Several QSR players report that lower cheese and sauce prices have added a few basis points to margins, but overall profitability is still under pressure because sales growth is weak and store networks are larger than before. Which description best fits what is happening? A. High operating leverage concept. Large fixed costs in rent, salaries and overheads make profits highly sensitive to small volume changes. B. Low contribution margin concept. Each transaction generates negative unit contribution irrespective of sales volume. C. Financial leverage concept. An increase in debt-equity ratio automatically drives operating losses at store level. D. Working capital cycle concept. Faster inventory turns alone ensure stable margins independent of revenue trends. And the correct answer is A. High operating leverage concept. Large fixed costs in rent, salaries and overheads make profits highly sensitive to small volume changes. Consumers are increasingly choosing home delivery. Cloud kitchens and delivery-only brands are gaining share alongside established dine-in-heavy QSR chains. Which response most closely reflects a robust channel strategy in such a situation? A. Single-channel dine-in concept focusing resources only on in-store experience and ignoring delivery economics. B. Omni-channel integration concept building strong own app, aggregator and call center delivery with integrated data and CRM. C. Franchise ownership concept shifting to more franchisees without redesigning the delivery proposition or tech stack. D. Unrelated diversification concept entering entirely new non-food businesses to offset food delivery risk. And the correct answer is option B. Omni-channel integration concept building strong own app, aggregator and call center delivery with integrated data and CRM. QSR chains are leaning into value offerings to defend traffic in a weak discretionary environment while still trying to preserve margins. Which marketing move best demonstrates a sophisticated value approach? A. Across-the-board discounting concept applying a uniform high percentage discount to all menu items permanently. B. Premium-only positioning concept removing all low-priced SKUs so that only gourmet items remain on the menu. C. Cost plus pricing concept, adding a fixed markup on ingredient cost without regard to perceived value or competition. D. Price pack architecture concept, designing combo meals, entry price packs and calibrated portion sizes to signal value. And the correct answer is option D. Price pack architecture concept, designing combo meals, entry price packs and calibrated portion sizes to signal value. Management teams of multiple QSR companies explain to investors that muted discretionary demand, aggressive store expansion and competition from cloud kitchens are weighing on same-store performance, even as they express confidence about a gradual recovery. Which governance-related practice does this primarily illustrate? A. Earnings guidance and expectation management concept, shaping how analysts and shareholders interpret current results and future prospects. B. Poison pill defense concept, issuing special rights to existing shareholders to block hostile takeovers. C. Board remuneration design concept, deciding the structure of variable pay for directors and executives. D. Insider trading controls concept, setting blackout periods for equity trading by key managerial personnel. And the correct answer is option A. Earnings guidance and expectation management concept, shaping how analysts and shareholders interpret current results and future prospects. Several QSR chains have expanded into smaller towns and new neighborhoods while overall demand is subdued, putting pressure on unit-level profitability. Which strategic approach best reflects a disciplined way to decide where and how to open new outlets? A. Land grab expansion concept, opening as many outlets as possible before competitors arrive, with limited traffic modeling. B. Uniform footprint concept, rolling out identical formats and sizes in every catchment irrespective of local demand density. C. Trade area optimization concept, using data on catchment income, traffic flows and overlap to choose formats and locations. D. Brand visibility first concept, prioritizing signboard presence over outlet level P&L and payback periods. And the correct answer is option C. Trade area optimization concept, using data on catchment income, traffic flows and overlap to choose formats and locations. Cheese, sauces and other inputs have become slightly cheaper due to tax and goods-related advantages, helping margins by a few basis points. Which procurement approach most directly supports capturing and sustaining such benefits in a QSR system? A. Spot buying concept, purchasing each ingredient ad hoc from whichever vendor is cheapest that week. B. Uncoordinated local purchase concept, allowing every outlet to negotiate independently with neighborhood suppliers. C. Strategic sourcing and contracting concept, aggregating chain-wide volumes, negotiating contracts and hedging key items. D. Relationship-only procurement concept, choosing suppliers solely based on historical ties, without formal review. And the correct answer is option C. Strategic sourcing and contracting concept, aggregating chain-wide volumes, negotiating contracts and hedging key items. With dine-in averages soft and competition increasing, QSR operators want to protect service quality while controlling staff costs at outlet level. Which HR operations approach best fits this situation? A. Overtime maximization concept, relying heavily on overtime for a small core team in every outlet. B. Multi-skilling and flexible scheduling concept, training staff across roles and aligning rosters to daypart demand. C. Headcount freeze concept, banning all hiring without reviewing service standards or peak load requirements. D. Full automation concept, replacing human staff entirely with machines at front and back of house. And the correct answer is option B. Multi-skilling and flexible scheduling concept, training staff across roles and aligning rosters to daypart demand. Management teams and analysts closely watch trends in same-store sales, delivery growth, and competitive pressure. Which technology approach best supports data-driven decisions about store formats, promotions, and channel mix in such an environment? A. Standalone outlet POS concept. Each outlet runs isolated POS systems with minimal central reporting. B. Paper-based reporting concept. Managers send monthly manual summaries without transaction-level detail. C. Integrated data platform and analytics concept, consolidating POS, delivery, CRM and cost data for real-time dashboards. D. Gut feel decision-making concept, relying on anecdotal impressions instead of formal analytics infrastructure. And the correct answer is option C. Integrated data platform and analytics concept, consolidating POS, delivery, CRM and cost data for real-time dashboards. Cloud kitchens and new QSR entrants are increasing competition in specific micromarkets, even as overall demand remains sluggish. Which commercial approach best reflects a targeted way to defend share in such locations? A. National mass media only concept, running uniform TV campaigns without tailoring to local catchments. B. Price war escalation concept, matching or beating every competitor's discount in every area indefinitely. C. Local store marketing and micro-market concept, customizing offers, partnerships and visibility by trade area. D. Complete pullback concept, immediately shutting all outlets wherever a new competitor appears. And the correct answer is option C. Local store marketing and micro-market concept, customizing offers, partnerships and visibility by trade area.